Hello guys, welcome once again to the same Roman siege battle. Now, I've been waiting on these people to attack for quite some time and they aren't attacking, so going back into battle we can see that they still aren't attacking. Alright, so now I've gotten back the controls. So yeah, they still aren't attacking, they're just sitting there, and so I'm just waiting on my allies' troops to reach over there before I sally forth with my cav to begin doing some damage. I'm not sure why these troops are still stationed at this gate, but like I said, I don't have any control over them, and so that's that. But what I do have control over are my cavalry, and for this particular mission I'll only be using two. Go into position, lads. I'm guessing they need persuasion. Like, this is more like an actual siege battle than siege, because they're staying there. So they're blocking trade, they're blocking everything. And they're keeping the city on edge, but I guess they're waiting on us to starve out. I don't know, but I mean, like, this area is still open. So I'm not exactly sure what's occurring right now, why they aren't attacking, but we're gonna go and give them that persuasion. Come on, lads! Invictus! The general says, no man shall die today, and die in vain. For the Empire! I never understood why they trampled these things. Like, there's no need to trample it. There was a path there. But no, just trample the whole people's stalls. Look at that dust. See, and they haven't budged. Like, that whole army is just there doing nothing. So what I'm gonna do is see if my cav can get out there. For every man who wanted to be a soldier. Wait, just look at this dude. What's he? Who is he? Is he the only person left of his unit? Oh, nope. Look at him just standing guard. Like, oh. And then the whole army is passing behind him. Back to our two little, I guess, scouts. we're gonna have them rest first because the enemy does have a considerable amount of cavalry. Very heavy melee cavalry, very heavy melee cavalry. But it ain't got nothing against the elephants. Like the elephants will scare them. But where are the cavalry? Like I've mainly placed this army here, or rather put them in the battle so that they would bring cav, because I was like, Carthage used a lot of Numidian cavalry, and this was the closest I could think of to Numidian. At least that you can fight against without actually going in the game. And they didn't bring that many cavalry. See? Like, see, they had the Numidian cavalry, alright, but they didn't bring that much, like probably 2 to 3 units of Numidian cavalry. No, because that's desert chariots. That's Numidian cavalry. Chariots, and then the rest are just. I'm just realizing, yeah, those are Numidians. So I wasn't wrong in bringing them. And then Carthage now came with a whole bunch of elephants and cavalry. Have them rest. I guess we could try that, but thing is, they're not that far away from cavalry. So if we're going to do something like that, we would need all of our cavalry.
Don't lose your head. Same to you.
This is the best formation Rome has. Like right now, the Syracuse guys are standing in the way, but let me see if I can find another. Actually, let's just let this see. I'll show you guys that in the actual campaign. Like this battle is just to get me in the mood for playing the campaign, and I'd say it's doing a pretty good job so far. You'll notice that spear infantry, high threat. The actual infantry, however, is a low threat to the Praetorian Guard, which just goes to show you just how powerful the Praetorian, not the Praetorian Guard, the Praetorian Cavalry is. The Praetorian Guard versus even the late Carthaginian hoplites. So if the Praetorians can defeat them in one-on-one combat, the Praetorian Guards can do even better. Speaking of which, didn't I bring some Evocati cohort? No, I didn't bring them. I remember I left them and brought just full Praetorians instead. What was making that sound? I don't know, but so if we can take their general out, then sallying forth will be worthwhile.
Romans, ready for duty.
They are fresh. I know, but he has the supporting. What the heck? Let's charge them. So we gain melee attack, but lose melee defense. And we also lose out on acceleration. Like, I don't need the charge attack versus elephants. And the main purpose of this cavalry is not actually to kill the general, though that would be nice. It's to torment them enough that they attack. Come, man, come. Come, if you think you're bad. If you think you're bad, come. That would be even better than what I had initially hoped for. General. The rest of the Praetorian cavalry come out of the city.
Sons of
Matter of fact, if we can get them to follow us right up to the gates, we could actually kill your general. Here comes our cavalry through the gates. Gates open! They are in hot pursuit. As a matter of fact, instead of doing that, let's not meet them there out in the open and go back.
Jupiter gives us strength. Advance at speed. Follow me. Riders, advance.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Melee cavalry ready! Vic for glory! Riders, at the double! Riders, advance!
I didn't even notice that they were attacking from this side. Like, I didn't notice any of my troops weren't inside the city. So there's a disadvantage, kind of, on my part. But that leaves me able to crush their general. And I'm starting to recognize that they aren't gonna attack. But if we can take out their general, he'll be perfectly fine.
Brave Romans to
Like, I used one artillery shot, and it was so accurate, it knocked down an elephant completely. These people are so preoccupied with charging down this cavalry unit, they haven't even recognized the fact that my cavalry are swarming.
swift melee cavalry! Sick advance at speed! Praetorian cavalry! Extemplo! Happy to serve Rome! Riders!
Your orders?
Advance! Ready and waiting! Cohors parati!
Brave Romans to a man.
Advance!
Commander,
Charge!
And they're still attacking this one.
Ready for orders!
Dismount.
Riders, dismount! Attack their position!
Attack them with spears. Ooh.
Praetorian cavalry!
Right. I totally forgot about this. For the Empire.
They lack honor! They have too much good sense! Captain! Attack! Captain! Who kills him?
Evade them. Evade them. Evade. Nope. Nope.
Riders! At the double! Forward!
The men are wavering.
Sons of Mars! And for glory! Jupiter gives us strength.
An entire unit has perished. Praetorian cavalry!
Advance!
And here we go again. Charging into the fray. But I don't want my men to go up there, and I just can't seem to get them under control.
Your orders! Advance at speed! Praetorian cavalry!
So instead,
Charge!
charge them.
Praetorian cavalry! Forward!
We really need to deal with them first. Praetorians!
Charge! Advance!
Ready and waiting.
Advance! Your orders! Engage! Ready for orders! Charge!
Charging their cavalry is gonna be glorious. But of course their cavalry is gonna flee. The main reason I want their cavalry to flee though is so that we can kill this war
Praetorian
elephant.
cavalry! Cohorts parati!
Romans, ready for duty!
By this moment it's becoming quite clear that This skirmish is gonna end somewhat poorly for us. So you won't be able to make it there, son. Charge across the ford for your last stand. And pray to God this Aratar can help you. In the meanwhile, get every last one of our archers up here to prepare to assist. And this second part has already gone over 30 minutes and we haven't started a battle yet. Like, this is amazing. And they're charging into our rear. Still nothing you can do yet. Give up the flying wedge to gain more speed.
Riders at the double. Commander, riders, advance.
We hunger for blood and battle! Praetorian cavalry! SEM!
Advance at speed. At your service.
Sick
Riders at the
warriors
double.
ready! Monaco! Deadly missiles ready! Now! Domine! Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Come for glory. Jupiter gives us strength. Ready forward! By your command. Advance!
At your service. Riders, advance! Cohorts parati! Orders! Lose! Here they are! They come and they fall! My blade is
Why not
itching
give
to
up
cut you
now
open!
and spare
Wow!
yourselves?
You're even happier than the last lot we
Well,
killed!
it looks like
Proud
they've taken
Romans
the
all.
bait. Ready and waiting.
Roma Invicta! Commander! Up forward! Praetorian cavalry! Charge!
We're going to die, you! God save us! Melee cavalry!
Ballista!
Melee cavalry ready! Ready for orders! Triarii! Battle group ready and awaiting orders! Spears ready! Ready and waiting! Triarii! Triarii! By your command!
Commander!
At speed! not shame the gods today! Fight!
I always hate fighting in weather like this.
Business, eh, Lord?
I am not a lord, sir.
Triarii!
On testudo and defend! Defensive testudo! Form testudo
Commander.
and attack! Form testudo
Ready.
and defend! Attacking testudo! Prepare to attack! Your orders! Form testudo! Attacking
Orders.
testudo! Prepare to
Ready and
attack!
waiting!
Form testudo!
Orders.
Defensive stand ready! Orders! Defensive testudo! To attack!
Ready and waiting!
Form testudo!
Ready.
And defend! Defensive testudo! Form
Orders.
testudo and attack! Stand ready! Praetorian cavalry!
Riders, advance! Spear infantry, ready!
Cohorts parati!
Triarii! A charge! Spearmen, ready for orders!
Ordinem!
For glory! Triarii! Orders understood! On me! At speed! Yes, Commander! At the double! Commander, ready and waiting!
Form testudo and defend!
Hack them down! Your orders? At speed!
Jupiter gives us strength!
Triarii! Forward!
Praetorians! Orders! Extemplo!
At your service!
Troops awaiting orders.
Triarii! Orders! Advance!
Ready. Ready and waiting. Praetorian cavalry! Make your shots count!
In service to Rome! Quickly now!
Engage!
Ready! On the, at the double! Brave Romans to a man! Advance!
Praetorians! Advance! Charge! For glory! At speed! Double time!
Commander! Double time! Your orders! Ride forward!
Romans, ready for duty. By your command. Advance!
Spears ready! As you command! Advance at speed!
Yours to command. Orders understood. We charge! Praetorian cavalry!
For glory!
Praetorians! Come for glory! Brave Romans to a man! Yes, Commander!
Triarii!
Quick march! Tribunus! Which one of you? At speed!
Mars, aid us!
Jupiter gives us strength! At speed!
Melee cavalry!
Roman forward! Praetorians! Ordinum! Praetorian cavalry!
Advance at speed!
Melee infantry! Advance! Ready! Forward!
By your command!
To charge!
Advance!
Melee infantry!
Commander! Riders! At the double!
Romans, ready for duty! Advance at speed!
Triarii! At the double!
Orders? Ready! Your orders? Break off! Proud Romans all! Advance! Praetorians! Quick march! As you command! At the double!
Triarii! Advance at speed! Forward!
Ready! Up engage!
Ready and waiting! To engage!
Your orders? At the double!
We
Your
obey!
orders?
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Melee infantry at your command. Praetorians! At the double! Melee troops awaiting orders. Double time!
Triarii! Charge!
Commander!
By your command!
An entire unit has perished!
Praetorian cavalry! Your orders? Go forward! Praetorians! Attacking Testudo! Advance at speed! By your command! At the double!
Spear infantry at your command!
Ready and waiting! Quick march! Praetorians! Advance! Brave Romans to a man! Engage! Ready and waiting! For Riders at the double! Quickly now! Advance at speed! Advance! Praetorian cavalry!
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Jupiter gives us strength. At the double.
Ready! By your command! Happy to serve Rome! Commander!
Back, men, back!
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Back! Back now! Withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Make your shots count! They bloody well will!
So they are finally being spurred on to launch an attack. Perhaps too late for that, though.
My father taunted me like that once. I killed him for it. Bloody hold the men in check! Some of them may have Jupiter, my lord! Praetorians! Yours to command! To forward! Romans, ready for duty! Advance! Commander!
An entire unit has perished! Our gates are utterly destroyed.
Ready for orders. Ready for duty.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Sons of Mars!
And thus the battle begins.
Praetorians! Sick quick march! Cohors parati!
Triarii.
Spear infantry, ready! Engage!
Now, this is where playing with actual human beings would come in handy, because my ally, at least Syracuse or Rome, could line up behind my troops and support my troops, while the other attempted a flanking maneuver with cavalry, or everyone sent their cavalry around to flank, while the armies defended here. Because the thing is, my entire army could indeed hold them back, but the strong units of my army are all the way over here. Not to mention that there are traps and such in between my army and theirs, which will damage my army. Now you'll notice that I got stakes. The reason I got stakes and not the other one is because I want to be able to move my cavalry out. Understand? Like, who are they? Oh, them. was gonna be like, how's my general so low on health and he isn't in the battle? But then I realized there wasn't a general, it was that guy. So good news is they can't take the city in 11 minutes, which means that I have won this battle without actually winning the
Our
battle.
men flee the field of battle. This is a
We've
shameful
managed to go
display.
1 hour without them even entering the city. Well, nearly a hour. And that's with them tearing down most of the wall on this bridge side. Like, if they could knock down here as well, they would have already knocked it all down. What a bad idea.
Your orders.
Oh well, might as well let you guys see the end of this battle. And I can promise you that future battles will be more interesting than this because they will be a part of the campaign. But if you want to see battles in between me and other players, then stay tuned for the Total War Warhammer 2 series, which will be coming out weekly or guaranteed weekly, alongside uploads from the Total War Rome 2 campaign.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
So, things for the future, expect Total War Rome 2 campaign, Total War Warhammer 2 battles, PvP battles, perhaps a FFA battle as well, but mainly just 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, possibly
An
FFA
entire
battles.
unit has
Not
perished.
sure about that as yet. And then other stuff. What other thing we will be expecting to see? So I've already said Total War Warhammer 2, Total War Rome 2, and I think that's it on the strategy side. And Stellaris Megacorp. I have gotten it, and so I might do a thing on it. Maybe not. That still remains to be seen. But otherwise, we have Total War Warhammer 2, Total War Rome 2, and possibly Hearts of Iron. That's if I can get Hearts of Iron back on this computer, because it's currently on it, but it's not opening. So I have to sort that out. And then we have what other game? Might also release FIFA career mode. Yeah, might do that as well. So
Our men
if I
flee
do
the field
end
of
up
battle. This
doing
is a shameful display.
FIFA 18 career mode, because I haven't put FIFA 19 on this for obvious reasons, because it's I'll cover the laptop I have in another video as I'm playing games if I haven't done so already. But I don't think it would run FIFA 19 as well as it's running FIFA 18. So I'll do a FIFA 18 career mode. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Liverpool fan. Always have been, always will be. I've also been a Bayern Munich fan, so I'll be pretty hyped to see which one wins in their Champions League clash. But even so, I'm hoping for Liverpool to win. But for me, it would be more important for Liverpool to win the Premier League than the Champions League. But in my opinion, it would be better for Salah to win the Salah and all those international players. They'll feel better winning the Champions League than the Premier League.
Our men flee the field of
But
battle.
it would be great
This
if
is a
we
shameful
won
display.
both. Like that would be my dream come true. Us winning both. So it seems the enemy have won on that flank and are now pushing to engulf our troops instead of just charging into the city, which is odd. Also note that they have knocked down this gate, but no one has moved the ram, so they can't. Oh, I take back my words. Here
An
they come,
entire unit has perished.
charging through the gate. And I'm quite confused as to what my allies are doing at this point. And my army has so far gotten most of the kills, if not all the kills. So I'm gonna have this unit just fall back to his general because the battle over here is technically lost. Yeah, like it's lost. So you know what? Save as many men as you can, Devon. Fall back. I know, like this is suicide. Like falling back at this point is suicide, but hey, staying is suicide too. So let's attempt to retreat. Meanwhile, get these guys off the wall as well. And all the way over here.
An entire unit has perished.
Are we getting to retreat? Come on, lads, you can do it. Retreat! Right, this one's dead. Ain't no doubt about this. This one's completely surrounded. But these three have a chance. If nothing more, they have a chance of living to fight another day. And I find it odd that the Triarii on this side of the battle lasted longer than well. Then again, there were like 1,000,000,000 Numidians on this side. Like the whole Numidian army was over here. So the one Praetorian versus that much is understandable as to why they lost out. How did they get there? That's odd. Yeah, I don't think no one's making it back home from there.
An entire unit has perished.
Except probably this unit. So at this point, it's like that unit's dead.
Back! Back now! At the double! Sic Domine!
We have to let the general know what has taken place. Why in the world would you... Like, it's a good thing I didn't set it the other way. Or else his cavalry would have just died. Like, at this point, I'm not even sure why they were
An
still
entire unit
all
has
the way over
perished.
here. Like, that still puzzles me. Are they managing to retreat? Yeah, but this battle will be over before they reach. They arrive, rather. So the Carthaginians, not the Numidians, have finally managed to break through city wall. The Numidians are still essentially at the wall. We have done our part. Like, look at my army right now. My army is reduced. Like, of all the frontier troops, this is all that remains. 2 units, one of which is essentially dead. And then, so these groups, not these. Remember, these archers are all the way back here. I had the sense to move them off the wall, and it paid off. It paid off. They were on the wall when the wall fell down, so it would essentially be like, this is Jericho, and those walls just fell. They were attempting to run, because I was moving them off the wall too, but it was kind of too late, so many of those men fell to their death. Sad, sad tale indeed. The good thing about now is that that little skirmish
Our
we
men
did
flee the
before
field of battle.
caused
This is a shameful display.
where am I getting now? Majority of their elephants and cavalry was wiped out. Their elephants mainly in the battles, the skirmishing over here. Their cavalry mainly in the skirmishing over here. Chariots certainly over here. And so you realize now that they don't have much in that sense. Wow, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that's something I never thought of. Because if they could essentially just run with these troops, come all the way over here, then come down and come through, like, they still wouldn't be able to breach and in fact reach this far by the time the battle ends, but you get the idea. Because see, they're on horses and they're charging as hell, and they ain't reach nowhere. That's how big Rome is, even in this game. See them, they haven't even made it off the wall as yet. They're running to this gate and they'd be like, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, they can't reach. These guys, like, this is the biggest difference. Like, this, if anything else, nothing else tells you how big Rome is. This should. They were here. I told them to move to where the general is. This is where they have reached. And these men are running. They were fresh because they were resting for majority of the hour that this video has been. But heading back to the front line, so I guess I'll just leave it there at the front lines while I talk about things on the channel. And this is what the front line currently looks like. So yes. So of course the first campaign I'll be doing in Total War Road 2 will be of Rome. However, that campaign will be uploaded perhaps once a week, because I'm gonna be creating a schedule. So once a week, certain, guaranteed, for Rome 2. Total War Warhammer 2. Can say once a week as well, guaranteed. The other game, FIFA, if I do end up doing it, that will probably be once to twice a week, depending. As a matter of fact, that might be once daily or once every 2 days. It and the Total War Rome 2. Because usually what happens when I video or if I record Total War Rome 2 or
The
FIFA
enemy general is
is
dead.
that I record it directly after doing the other episode. So like I'll record the first episode, end the record, then begin the next record for the next episode directly after it. So that's probably what's gonna happen. And this battle is still progressing. Like, it's amazing. They haven't managed. Like, they have had a considerably long time now to actually break through or something. And instead, they are the ones. Well, that's not really an important unit in this fight, but they haven't gotten anywhere. Like, of course they're like, this is dumb. Like, look at this. Look at this.
An entire
This is
unit has
dumb.
perished.
Why stop them there? Like, that's what I was looking at. It's like just target practice for them. The tower's just gonna lay waste to them. What are they? I guess Carthage feels like they are the ones defending Rome. I don't know. But anyways, let's see if the fellow. Wow, this is when you choose to actually move off to assist your man. That's insane.
An entire unit has perished.
How am I still losing units? I guess they were caught up in the fray and they are trying to escape, but there's too many enemies. I don't know. Who attacked them in the rear? Like, I'm not even sure what's happening right here. Like, these guys are all the way at the back. They have 101 men. And they're wavering. Like, you don't see that every day. See? Shaken. Exhaustion. How are they even tired? Oh, I guess maybe they were fighting against my troops first. And now they're fighting. Like, this is why they would have never won in the first place. They may have had a ton of troops piled up in one place, but that was the very reason why they wouldn't win. Because on paper, we outnumber them by around 1,000 men. On paper, we outpower them. So it was possible that just the two Roman armies could have defended Rome for the 60 minutes. If it was unlimited time now, then probably would lose eventually because, you know, that would be far more men than ours. But Syracuse tips the balance because Syracuse has brought probably the most amount of men to the battlefield. because they brought like 4,000 something, while everyone else only brought 3,000 something. Wow, at the rate these people are wavering, we might actually win this battle. Also, they finally decided to capture it. What are they doing? Are they firing?
Hold fire, you idiots! Until you have a good target!
Oh, they're slingers. Doing any damage? Or it already has.
The enemy have taken a tower.
The thing you have to do when attacking Rome is be aware that, hey, it's gonna take you a while to attack, so don't all just attack from one location. And then, if it's a case that you can attack here, attack here. While it's heavily defended right here, or rather heavily fortified, it's also the easiest way to just conquer Rome quickly because it's the closest point to the actual victory point. In fact, taking here will be reasonably easy if you manage to knock down that, 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 and that. And of course those ballistas. If they have scorpions there, then you have just like that should make your day. Ballistas can do you real serious damage. But scorpions, you just have to worry about your troops. And if you have the heavy siege towers, then just push them right up to the wall, conquer it. That's the best way. Siege tower, ram. Like fighting the wall battle will be difficult, which is probably why Carthage didn't even try to fight the wall battle. Because defending on a wall against Rome is easy depending on what faction you are. But attacking Rome with Romans on those walls is essentially impossible. Not that you can't do it and win, but if they're, for example, you brought no artillery units and you just brought towers or ladders, got them to the wall, pushed up, which means none of these towers are damaged, so they will fire on you. Not to mention the fact that there are Praetorian guards on the walls, alongside Praetorians or Triarii, and you have already lost the battle on the wall, unless you get your entire army on the wall, which will just make easy prey for the towers and the countless amount of troops that will be now amassed right at the gate awaiting your very descent. Yeah, it's just not a good idea to attack Rome on the walls. Now, tearing down the wall is better as long as you can get behind the wall. So you'll notice now that they tore down the wall, but majority of their troops are stuck behind this hump. That's a very good idea. Keep them behind there. For this part, I'm not even sure how they're losing. Like, it's cavalry versus spears, and the spears are losing. Well, I mean, like, the cavalry is said to be losing, but if I'm looking at this, I'd say the spears are losing. Now they're actually using common sense and deploying their armies all around, attempting to. But like I told you, we have already won this battle because they can't get to me in time. And even if they could get to me in time, they would never be able to pass the Praetorian guards in time. Not to mention the heavy archer fire. And the very fact that there are traps and all sorts of stuff to slow them down. Like, attacking here would probably be the best solution if you don't want to lose any troops during the attack. Because attacking here is going to lose you a ton of troops. Did somebody run through here? Like, why are they so blatantly obvious that they are traps? It's as if someone ran through there. This is what they should look like. Maybe that general did? I don't know. Let's see. This is what it should look like.
An entire unit has perished.
I'm still amazed by the fact that we still have units alive. Like, how are men who fled long ago still alive to perish? So yes, as this battle draws to a close, 1 minute 30 seconds remaining, I can confirm that yes. So Total War Rome 2, Total War Warhammer 2. If you guys want to see Total War Warhammer flat as well, you can work on that. I would say Total War Shogun 2, but Total War Shogun 2 is giving me the same problem as Hearts of Iron right now, and so I'm gonna attempt to sort that out. I'll get back to you in another video about that. We won't be doing Need for Speed. We might do F1, because I have F1 2018, 2016 I deleted, and I have 2014. I can reinstall 2016 though, but so we might do F1 career mode, or probably just a race or something. Maybe, maybe not. Depends if you guys want to. And what else is there? I might do battles in Act of Aggression. Yeah, gameplays of Act of Aggression too. Because Act of Aggression is, for those of you who don't know, it's a modern game. Ooh, which reminds me, to get Command, it's not Command and Conquer. That's not the name of it. There's another game. I think it's created by Paradox as well. Like Crusader Kings 2 is interesting. I might get it, but I'm not sure at this moment. But there's another game where you can play as Germans or the Russians, and you fight and all of that stuff, and you command units and so on. Yeah, I'll give you a list of all the games and a schedule in a later video, perhaps during this week. But for now, This is the battle video, and those were three career campaigns that I said. Yeah, we'll do those. FIFA, and the two Total War games. We'll certainly do those, especially the Total War games, because that will be where my focus is for now, and possibly FIFA. Where's the other Carthaginian unit? Like, I don't see. Oh, maybe it's hidden. But even if he's hidden, like, it surprises me that the cavalry has managed to hold them back that long. Like, we knew the infantry would hold, especially since hoplites are there. Picked hoplites, might I add. And so, thus the battle ends. Wow, they are punishing this dude. Like, these dudes are running up and they're punishing them.
Cheer, you miserable lots!
10, 9, 8, 7. Like, they haven't even taken a victory point. Let's zoom out for now. 6, 5. Look at this. They have yet to breach the actual city. Like, they've only passed the wall by so much. Look at that. Look at that. See? There has been compromised, as you can see, but not here. Here is still technically under our control. So as you can see, it's a close victory, with us not really losing anything per se. All we really did was hold off the enemy. And of course, if they did decide to attack again, we would be able to beat them. I should have saved that for play, by the way. But let's look at it. Losses on my part. So here you can see that we outnumbered them. But let's look at losses. Hopefully it stays. Yeah, so 2,246, 1,251, 1,128. So just by looking at my amounts of losses, you can see that we certainly lost more than them, which is understandable, seeing that half of my army was deployed at the front with no support other than its own. And the fact that my whole cavalry were destroyed. But, well, with the exception of one unit. But, looking into things, we can see that the cavalry, 31 kills, 8 kills, 42 kills, 41 kills. But coming down to where the actual frontline troops were, 127 kills. Whew! 166 kills, 127 kills, 40 kills, 138 kills, 153 kills, 164 kills. Like, they made up for their loss by cutting down twice the amount of men. Sometimes even 3, 4, 5, 6 times the amount of men in their unit. 20, even the Triari, I got some kills, like 25, 51, well, 61, 25, 26, 30, 47, 21, 16. Versus the highest kill I see over here is 100. Next, wow. Well, 123. Oh, wow. I think that's the highest they ever got. Because most of their kills are less. than 50 or 60 or so. Yeah, 123 kills are the most they ever got. This army did nothing per se, but stand back and watch. Whoa, forget about my kills. Look at this. That's what I was telling you. Like, it surprised me that the cavalry were able to hold them back that long. Look at that. Now I see why. 248 kills. That's incredible for an elephant, even. Alongside its counterpart, 185. This is why you gotta rate the hoplites. 206 kills. And 186 kills. Like, imagine if they had entered the battle from before, like when my troops were defending. We would have won this battle long ago, but no, the people decided to stay. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching this video. As you can see, the second part, or actually for the first part, and the second part, total battle duration is 1 hour and 2 milliseconds. Again, no, 2 seconds rather. While this video that you're watching, combined with the other video, is over 2 hours long. And so, ain't gonna take up no more of your time, guys. See you in the next one. This has been Devvy. If you have liked this video, please smash that like button. Please get subscribed if you love Total War, Rome 2, Total War, Warhammer, the Creative Assembly. You love them, sign up. Subscribe to the channel. You love Paradox Interactive? Subscribe to the channel, because we'll be covering games created by both companies. You love EA, or rather you love EA games? Subscribe to the channel same way, because we will be playing such games in the future on the channel, featuring them. And make sure to check out the other videos as well. What might happen is that we will separate the tech aspect of the channel and put it into a total different channel, but that remains to be seen. If I'll create another video based on that, along with an update on the situation with the lock. And so make sure to check on the other videos that are there as well. And until next time, this has been Devvy. It's always been a pleasure to play games with y'all.